Hey guys, what's going on? This is the third video to my subscriber assistance thing, and I'm playing my man Afro Glo, running a Spider-Man, a Chris Redfield, and a Super Skrull in the first match. And so, from what I could tell, man, for most of the matches, I don't know whether you're either more defensive or I'm just going in more, and that's just how the match kind of turned out. But for the most part, I was getting in like too many free Russians because when you're in the corner, which we'll see kind of here in this video and later on, certain assists, you're giving me too much ability to rush in, because basically, once I get a couple of combos, whether it's Spider-Man's health or even anybody with certain DHCs and meter, it's really damaging. So you want to kind of have that balance between going in and defending. But while defending, you want to call your assist, and I thought this was a DHC trick, to be honest, in the beginning, but I saw that the damage scaling didn't really go up. One of the most things, your assist game. I mean, I was never really a fan of Chris, depending on his assist. I mean, he's not a bad character, but it's just, I know using him as an assist, usually I think his gun going forward, I think it's the MP5 he uses, is probably the best option to do. But basically, it's not a 1v1v1v1v1 game, right? It's a 3-on-3, and you want to utilize all your characters at once, because you had Spider-Man in the back. Now I wasn't 100% sure what assist you were using, but either way, if you were ever jumping forward and up on top of me, right when you land, you could call it assist, and then you could do the other, well, I don't know, not the teleport, your air dive that going down, because there's some great opportunities for that, and the match could have been completely different. Now, the second match, you're running Ryu in the beginning, right? With Spider-Man and Chris Redfield. I wasn't too sure what assist you were using, but if you had whether the web ball or the gun assist that goes forward with Ryu as your main, you could be having you could cover a lot of ground, almost the same amount as Deadpool and Doom. Because if I know you're not going to be doing that, then I don't have to really worry about you coming in. Now, it was a good thing that you caught me there. And an ideal thing here would be to tag in Akuma, because if you don't tag him in, I'm going to gain about 50% life back. And I know you don't have a meter now, but obviously any combo you build, if you've been practicing, could be able to get you that. And I managed to get in low from the quick work, and Ryu's dead. But you still have an opportunity. But like I want to mention to you, if I'm any character and I'm calling an assist at the same time, I'm 2v1ing you from time to time. And I noticed this, so I switched to Doom, right? Because it's a lot easier to deal with Spider-Man, and when I know you get in close, I'm just gonna call Akuma, and I have no fear at this point of you calling your assist. It's just literally you, right? Now, we'll keep an eye on it, and we'll still look at it. But that's just one of the things. I'll move on from that, because I'm pretty sure it's pretty clear now. And I mean, we did have lag, so I can't really say the missed combos, but obviously you want to know exactly what your biggest combos are. Okay, so you're using the mine. Now, when I'm doing that, the missiles from a distance with Spider-Man, all you gotta do is do your hyper. It's a cinematic, right? So you got me completely, but you let me do it all the way. And if you're Spider-Man, you ever see me doing the missiles, unless I cover myself with an assist, you got me no matter what. And here, what I always do, which you might want to do, always be pressing down and special. If you get hit by down and forward, or sorry, not down and forward. If you get hit by the forward direction and heavy, or the up direction, which is the medium, it's not that big of a deal, because the meter gain is the only threat. The only way they're going to end up killing you by doing aerial exchanges is, sure, they get a little bit more extra hits, but they're changing characters. You never know if that character is going to have the same combo ability and all that. So what I always do is always press down and special, and then if I see the guy always pressing down or forward, I might switch on it only as reaction to the gameplay. So you could try that out. I've been seeing a lot more people do it slowly. And right here, I think, yeah, you went forward. I don't know if you had really that much control over it, because you couldn't go exactly directional down. Now, I know I've got the Hager assist, but right here you don't got to be sitting there, no matter what. you can be jumping up and using your Magnum aiming down. It's got a great angle, and you'll have a lot of chances to hit me with it. Because at this point, you're giving me too much freedom, right? Like right there, you did it once. You're starting to do it again because um, that gun's got a lot of priority, and it blasts through plasma. And unfortunately, I did get you in one of the heavier combos, and should lead to death as long as no error was done. But you still got Spider-Man, and what I want to see you start doing with Spider-Man instead is be in the air, but if you're gonna play him as level 3 X Factor, just stay in the air and don't really get satisfied by staying down until you really got your combo. Because once you start any combo with level 3 X Factor with anybody, you know the character's dead. And
Spider-Man's hyper does not go through projectiles anymore, so I knew you couldn't really do much about it there, because you already did your web swing. But now here for a little bit more of a different fun match. Running Hager, Thor, and Phoenix. Don't know the synergy, but I like those characters. I hate Phoenix. I always will hate Phoenix. But running Skrull again. Haven't seen him since the first couple matches. So that was a good counter to that. Yeah, you could always get me on that because I'm always pressing down a special. Right here, I locked you in with one pipe. Never stay grounded against Hager. It'll always be at a disadvantage. Unless you have a great projectile, your Doom, Magneto, or anybody like that. Because if not, you're going to have a lot of a problem. And it was good. I liked how you were using your projectiles this time around. And you could have literally thrown at least 2 or 3 more of those if you did it in the right time, and that would have made me even be a little bit more cautious on what to do when I come in. so it's good that you started using your assists. It's good that you started using your guns more. Everything started getting a lot more, threatening. And right here, I was hoping that maybe I would smash through the missile, but that homing missile actually breaks through a lot of things. And right here, that was a good DHC into that, and I don't have a lot of meter yet. Phoenix can just, if you got in Phoenix, don't have really much to worry about, because you can kill her. You need at least 75% of a meter filled in order to get the full thing, but because I got the one combo now, and even if you kill her, right, the amount of damage I take in is I'm gonna be gaining meters. So I got 5 meters now, and I wasn't sure if you knew what you were gonna do, but because Skrull can do those air dives, that is pretty good. Now at this point, I do feel like I'm at more of an advantage because Spidey does not have a lot of health, and if you finish this combo, there goes Phoenix. But that thing missed, and that was really messed up because the hitbox was fully there, and he smacked me, and now I got Dark Phoenix in. I'm just gonna be spamming these things because they have so much priority, and this was not a good idea. You want to stay in the corner and be jumping backwards, because Phoenix cannot teleport around you. All you got to worry about is whether I'm gonna go high or low. And right here, good call and going on the overhead. And but yeah, here's some notes I just put in. Nonetheless, man, you're a good player. You got some of your things down. It's just some more practice and whatnot. We all gotta progress in our own ways. First thing I noticed is use more of your projectiles. Your 3 characters, well, like School Super Skrull when you had Ryan on your team, they all got good projectiles. Not so much Spider-Man, but he could do 2 of those in the air, right? The web balls. So utilize those more while using your assist. And I kept seeing you switch your orders. You gotta know your order, man, because the one biggest thing is, if you have your main order, this is what it includes. It includes your main character utilizing 2 assists. Usually one covers space and then one covers to enhance your combo. And then in case you get snapped back, you can still utilize your assist by finding the right synergy to prepare for that. My Deadpool, Doctor Doom, and Akuma team has that. If Doctor Doom gets snapped in and Deadpool's up, because Deadpool I have a projectile meant for covering the ground, and I have Akuma meant for enhancing my combo, doing damage. So I utilize them both. if Deadpool gets snapped out and say Doctor Doom comes in, Deadpool's assist makes him unblockable for Doctor Doom, and Akuma is just Akuma for Doctor Doom. If Akuma gets snapped in, same thing. Deadpool, my assist for Deadpool is one that hits low, and in case I have to play as Akuma or I'm forced to, then I end up switching it up, and I can still use that assist. So because I started the order good, and I made some synergy with it, I'm actually prepared for any type of thing that happens, basically. So choose your order, man. I'm really sure as you stick with it, you'll find a lot more better results. I saw you drop a lot of combos. Of course, taking into lag into factor and into consideration, of course. But make sure you know what combos you gotta do and how to do them. You know, when it comes to a serious match, not like sparring like what we did, but when it comes to a serious match, you're really gonna get pissed and regret, you know, in case anything silly was supposed to happen, you know. And when you're doing aerial exchanges, if you're willing to take the risk, make sure you know what the purpose is for. Don't do it for a little bit of extra damage. It's not worth it, because even if you do a regular bread and butter combo, your characters have projectiles. They land, you shoot them with projectile to do the chip damage, it ends up doing 50 damage anyways. You know what I mean? So make sure you know before you go ahead and do it. But nonetheless, good stuff. And I'm looking forward to playing you again and see how you progress. So sometime soon, when you think you've leveled up, message me and be like, yo, I leveled up, CBC. Let's get it on. And we'll do some more matches and some more sparring, because that's all it is, right? We gotta see how we improve. So hope this was helpful, man. Hopefully anybody has a comment, they can leave one too, because I noticed that people, whenever I do the assistant series, they read all your comments. So I'm giving my advice. I'm giving whatever I can. Anybody who has a comment and thinks about the gameplay, what Afro could have done, or what specifically for him, don't worry about me. It's just say whatever you want to say about him. If you think he could have done this or that I missed, put it in a comment. He'll read it. I'm more than sure. So take care, guys. This is Subscriber Assistance 3.